With a puff of smoke, hi-ho silver. There we go. Hey, I'm Captain Eddie Castle, and I'm in the shop today. I'm turning a tool handle, and I want a couple of marks on the end of it so I can identify it on a table full of tools. To put those marks in, I burned it with something that you may call a KC wire burner. Let me see. That's a KC wire burner. That's an EC wire burner. I'm going to show you how to make your own and how to use them. Watch. Hi-ho, silver! I started out by going to Michael's Arts and Crafts and picking up some piano type wire. Now you can get this at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or your local music store. This particular piece has gotten a little bit rusty hanging around in my shop, which makes it even better because it's going to be more abrasive. Music wire works best. Then I've taken about a 3/4 inch dowel and I've drilled a 1/16 hole in it. There you go. And another chunk. And they're about 2 inches long. No magic here. I stick the end through, bend over about 1 inch of it. Then I take a little super glue and glue that down so it doesn't pull back. I'm going to go to the other end, do the exact same thing, and I'm going to make it about 6 or 8 inches long. Now out of a regular piece of piano wire, I'm going to get maybe 3 or 4 wire burners. You can also use guitar strings. That'll work just as good, but the only thing I can play is a radio, so I'm going to stick with this. Now that's the best way to go about it, and this gives you a handle to use. The worst way to go about it is real simple. All you need to do is wrap it around your finger like this, and then you'll no longer be able to count to 10 because it will pop it off if it gets caught up. Now let's go over to the lathe and put a couple of rings on. My speed's going to be about 3,000 RPM, so I'm going to crank it up. I'm going to take the tip of my skew and just put a couple of little burns in. Just a touch. Now you can use your skew, you can turn up on end, or you can take your little 5/16 bead that's made into a multi-tool and turn it on side and put a couple of marks there. Or if you're a great fan of the Stott parting tool, get your Stott parting tool out and put a couple of quick little burns in. Now this is going to give you a basis for your burns. If you just start off on a bare piece of wood, it's going to run. You'll see 1 or 2 run here. I pull it, and this is the KC wire burner. See how it jumped off because I wasn't square. Put it in, pull it down a little bit, puff of smoke, and then you're done. If it runs like that, it's going to leave a burnish across the face of the board, and you'll have to sand it off later. Let's get a little bit closer so you can see what's happening. Pull down, and you can see how that wire is going to deform. It's going to get all warped up on you, and it's going to pick up a little bit of trash, and that's going to help burn in those rings for you. So that's how you start making a band. Now you can go between these and do chattel work or a burnishment or whatever. Normally I'll get done with this and I'll just take something 220, 320, 400 grit and just knock the burns off the top because there will be a little bit of singed wood next to it. And it doesn't have to be a lot of heavy sanding. Now you've got the heavy sanding done. And that is how you get some nice rings and some great detailing. Now, when you're doing the wire burning, don't get so carried away. Proper ventilation might be a must, but it leaves a real nice effect on it, doesn't it? I'm Captain Eddie Castle in the shop making shavings. Hey, turn a freedom pen today. Our troops are relying on you. Freedom pens. All right. As long as the fire department doesn't come, I'm adding a couple of more lines to it. Come on, baby. There you go. All right.